Hey everybody, it is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur, and welcome to another great episode of State of the Real Estate Market. We are continuously bringing great content each week to you, giving you guys the scoop on what's going on in the real estate market, whether you are buying, selling, or even investing in real estate. You definitely want to be able to tune in. If you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe to this channel, and that way you can get the latest and greatest of different tips, tricks, and all kinds of things about the real estate world that'll be going on. But not only do we talk about buying, selling, and investing in real estate, but we also talk about building generational wealth and different entrepreneur hot topics. So be sure to chime in and let's dive into today's hot topic. Right. All right, so today's hot topic, as you guys know, if you've been following, you know that today's hot topic is how to list your home and find your next home. And why is this a hot topic? Because one, I keep getting messages in reference to how do I list my home, but at the same time, hey, I don't want to move away from the area. I actually want to buy in the area, but it's a competitive market. How do I navigate that process? So today I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips. One on, first of all, how to list your home in today's market, and then some tips on how to purchase as well in this same market. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So with that being said, hey guys, this whole COVID scenario and situation, it's really not a factor like it was before. So let's put it that way. So if you guys are thinking about the whole COVID, that you should wait and so forth along those lines, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and move forward. If you are in a position to be able to purchase, to buy, sell, or even invest, be sure to do so. Obviously, there's usually unique situations for each transaction. So if it was because you thought COVID-19 was slowing things down, don't let that be the factor, all right? All right, so 7 tips for listing your home in today's market. So in today's market, you want to know, what does your property look like online, and compare it to other homes. Some people, we know that this is a hot market. I understand, trust me, but you still want to present your home in a fashion so that you can attract the most buyers. It's more than just getting the property sold, but it's about attracting the most buyers. We know that there's a ton of buyers out there and there's low inventory. So if you can attract more buyers to your property, then what happens is that's what creates this bidding war and creates these property prices to go up. So it's not that, hey, I priced it very high and then somebody will pay for it. It's because a frenzy was created. So keep that in mind. Then you also want to keep on mind the days on market. What is the average price point or average time that a home is on the market, and compare it to its actual price point? So keep that in mind. So that's going to be my tip number 1 that I want to make sure that I share with you guys. So tip number 2, slide this over here. You want to have the mindset of keeping your home showtime ready, as I call it, showtime ready, or the same as picture day, because we straighten up our homes and make it perfect for picture day. But that's the mindset that you want to have moving forward as you're going through the process of getting your home sold, especially when you're showing your home. You're going to possibly have an open house. You're going to have different showings that'll be between your open houses. And even during those times, you want to make sure that you are keeping that property clean. And if you are cooking something, this gets a lot of people. Sometimes people cook the night before, they have dishes in the sink, they don't clean the dishes, or the aroma of what they cooked, Friday night fish or whatever it may have been, maybe still in the home. So keep that in mind when you are going through this process. You can still do that, do the cooking and everything, but you just need to clean up afterwards, all right? Tip number 3, pre-listing inspection. So this is a pretty hot topic for a lot of people a lot of clients that I work with. They ask me like, hey, I don't want to get surprised. I don't want to get under contract and then something comes up and the buyer pulls out. Well, how do we reduce that? That's the question. How do we reduce it? This is one of the tips that will help any homeowner to actually reduce unexpected situation. And basically what a pre-listing inspection is very similar to your regular inspection that you would have as if you were a buyer. However, you're having an inspection done, and this inspection is being done before you place the home up for sale. And what happens is when you have it inspected, then you are able to find any of the small things, knickknacks, or things that will possibly spook any buyer. So keep that in mind. So you want to make sure that anything that may spook a buyer, you want to have it inspected and possibly go ahead and have it taken care of. Because what helps in the process when buyers are looking at homes is a very emotional process, okay? So they're going to be making decisions on emotions, and you don't want those on the fence emotions, that's what I call it, on the fence emotions affecting what the price is on the home. So with that being said, if you do a pre-inspection, the home is inspected, you present this inspection when people are viewing the home for any type of showing so that they know what was corrected, if you corrected anything, or they know what's going on with the home before getting under contract, okay? Now, ultimately, yes, they will have their own inspection. So hopefully they do. But ultimately what does happen is when they have that inspection, then what happens next is that they're going to feel a bit more confident because it's like, all right, the seller already told us what was going on and we found the same things. So it builds that trust factor in that situation. And it also lets them know that, hey, we went under contract with knowing these items and these items are true, not more. They're going to be willing to pay that higher price because all of the emotion, well, I won't say all of the emotion, but a great deal of the emotion has been taken out of the process because you have provided what we know as being the pre-listing inspection report. So tip number 4, consider your representation. If you are selling your home and then looking to buy another home, it's a lot going on. And I've done a number of these type of transactions where you do have a homeowner that is looking to sell their home. And once they look to sell their home, they're actually at the same time want to purchase a home. Now, prior to the pandemic, post-pandemic, you would try to time it in the sense where you had a little bit more leeway, as in saying, hey, we're going to have this contingency. This offer is contingent upon me selling my current home. And then sometimes you wouldn't know if they would actually sell that home. So you would have to do additional research as a real estate professional saying, hey, should I accept this offer knowing that they need to sell their own home? You got to do research. Is it in good shape? Is it priced ideally? All of those things. So there's a lot that happens. So make sure that you're working with a representative that understands not only just how to list your home, but also how is able to help you with purchasing the home, because both sides of that transaction will need to speak with each other. So keep that in mind. All right, so marketing strategy, refresh. And I say this is a refresh because there's so much going on in the market today that is completely different from 6 months ago. Literally 6 months ago, the market is completely different. There's different options that are out there that may work in a strategic way for a homeowner. If they have repairs that need to be done to the property, but they don't want to make repairs to the property, it's still very, very possible in being able to get a premium price for your home, even if it does need repairs. So understanding what options that are out there, such as your cash offers, understand who are the big people or big dogs that are out there that are purchasing homes cash, even if they need repairs. So keep that in mind, all right? Strategic pricing analysis, you always want to understand your research about your property. And when you are marketing your property, be sure to feature the highlights. I can't say this anymore. Be sure to feature your highlights. Got to feature them, all right? Okay, so with your home, I understand that homes are selling fast. We have photo and video friendly. I understand that properties are selling fast. Trust me, trust me. However, like I said, the goal is to attract as many people as you can to your property so that you can create a bidding frenzy. So what I do with my clients, I do professional photography. I've tried it to take pictures myself. I've tried it once and never again because the pictures are horrific when I take them. And you don't catch the lighting that a professional photographer will bring to the home or be able to capture the natural lighting that they're able to capture just because they do that on a daily basis. I sell homes on a daily basis. I outsell that photographer. That's my job. But with the photographer, they're going to do professional photos. Hopefully, you're able to do some type of virtual tour. And the benefit of having the virtual tour is that now that you can have people looking at the home that aren't even in the local area, and the virtual tours help them have a better feel for that actual home. So keep that in mind, not only professional photographers, but also virtual tours, okay? Okay, so I will tell you guys time after time, I understand that time is money, but this is a situation where you may need to have a little bit of patience. And when you're selling a home in today's market, I understand that things go fast, but be sure, as in when you're accepting offers, understand the pros and cons before you accept an offer that may not be as friendly as some of the other offers that you may receive. So keep that in mind. Really understand your home's value, and it's more than a number. Understand that your home may be a price, but it may be an additional value to someone else that is looking to move. They may need your home may be the perfect home that has 5 bedrooms that no other home actually has. Your home may be in a school district that is available and no one else knows. Just because everyone wants to live in that school district and your home is the only one for sale in that school district, you may be able to charge more for that home or ask for more. I won't say charge more, but ask for more just because. Keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so those are some of the selling tips. So let me talk to you guys about the buying tips, because you're going to look to sell your home then for a premium, because you want to make sure you get a premium for your home. But then it's also about buying the next home. So here are a couple of tips that I kind of pondered around with just because it is key and it's important that after looking at a couple of transactions, going through this process, I wanted to share these tips. So consider your representation. Yes, it does take someone that is familiar with both sides of the process. And the reason being is because you have some real estate professionals where their main focus is just working with buyers. But if you need to list your home and also buy a home, they may be able to strongly help you on the purchase side, but would they be able to help you out on the listing side? Give or take, something to think about. Buying before selling, yes. So buying before selling. So this is one of those general tidbits that people used to say, you know, buying before selling. So just make sure that you are aware of that. Consider new construction. When you're buying and you're buying a home and it's a new construction, that's a plus. Because the reason being is that a homeowner that's probably selling their home and they're moving into new construction, it's probably something that they don't want to make any repairs. They don't want any small projects. Those are some of the benefits. So when you are buying, those are some of the things that you want to be able to move into without the major issues. Now, if you want a project or something along it, and you really, really want it, maybe think twice about it. But hey, if you really, really want it, go ahead and go with it for all you know. Another buying tip is leveraging leveraging your savings, retirement funds, HELOC, or even possibly a bridge loan. So these are all different financial tools that you can use to be able to purchase a new home, even when you own your current home still, or you're going through the process of selling your current home. So don't let certain things delay the process. So keep that in mind. But hey, guys, I just wanted to speak to you in regards to a few things that are being offered. Once again, my name is Chris Brown. You can always find me at realestatewithchrisbrown.com. Reach me directly or even text me. That is a real phone number, 813-419-3927. It is a real number, I promise you. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in the Tampa Bay area, feel free to reach out to me, realestatewithchrisbrown.com, 813-419-3927. And let's see here. Who is helping you with your largest investment? Always something to think about, guys. Hopefully it's me, Chris Brown, if you are in the Tampa Bay area. Look forward to chatting with you guys. Reach out to me with any questions. Have a great week.